You're awake. Good.
What? No cookies? I'm disappointed.
We're gonna talk, you and I. It seems past time that we did.
Talk? I'd much rather the execution. It'd be less painful. And frankly, why would I be more special than everyone else?
There have been no executions. All that didn't perish in the Great Hall have joined you in imprisonment, as have many others. I dare say, the White Spire's dungeons haven't been this full in ages.
You're going to keep us all here?
What happens to the others depends entirely on you.
What do you want?
A confession.
Very well. I confess. I'm a mage.
Don't be a fool.
I didn't kill Pharamond. You must know that.
Must I? I imagine you'll tell me it was the Invisible Man, yes? This Cole, is it? He murdered this Pharamond along with the other mages.
Cole didn't kill Pharamond. At least he didn't do it with that dagger.
Are you certain? What do you believe Cole is, exactly?
A mage who was brought to the tower and then lost.
With abilities never recorded outside of blood magic?
He's not a blood mage.
Perhaps he's not. Where did you see him first? Here in the tower, I suspect. Glimpses of a stranger that nobody else could see.
I'm not the only one who has seen him. Evangeline, for instance.
She saw him in the Fade first, however.
Yes, but he followed us.
Did he? Followed you halfway across the Empire, somehow keeping pace with you the entire way without you once spotting him. And let me guess, the first time you did see him, you were seeking him out. Come now, Enchanter. You're a clever man. I figured you to have better reasoning than this.
Cole isn't a demon.
Allow me to refresh your memory. Demons often become confused when they pass through the veil. They find themselves in a world they have no control over and no connection to. They seek out such connections possessing whatever they can see and touch, and seek to make it conform to the world they left behind. A world embodied by concepts and emotion rather than immutable reality. They subsume themselves in the world of the living, and this is what drives them mad.
You're saying Cole is a confused spirit, but that doesn't...
Tell me, when did the murders first begin? Before or after you first met Cole?
After.
Why not before? How long did Cole claim he lived in the tower?
I don't know. Years, I think.
So for years, he lived in the tower out of sight and forgotten, and never felt the need to murder anyone until he met you. That's certainly possible. Did he say why he killed these people?
Because he felt like he was fading away, but...
Fading away? As if he lacked a connection to our world, and the killing somehow strengthened it. Blood magic is a manipulation of life energy, the strongest source of mana and the only one forbidden to mages. Such life energy could provide a spirit the connection it needed, no matter how temporarily. but only a mage can perform blood magic. So either this Cole has possessed the body of some unfortunate soul and is an abomination, and thus able to use that body's magic, or he is a disembodied spirit, trying desperately to maintain a connection to our world. His only power the ability to influence the minds of others. The question is, which one are we dealing with?
What if he's neither of those things? And even if he is, what would this have to do with my confession? If Cole is a spirit and you know it, then why accuse me of murder?
You're a compassionate man, Enchanter. Always willing to help those in need. It's made you quite popular. It must have been quite distressing to encounter a young man so desperate and alone.
But I would never...
Only you could help him. You couldn't tell anyone else for fear of what they might assume. And no one else could see the lad. Why you could? Who knows? Coincidence? Perhaps. Some aspect of your own talents you were unaware of? What would you do to help this poor young man, I wonder? Blood magic could help him. And only you could do that. Seek out some imprisoned mage, so eager to die you could even call it mercy. Draw the life force from them.
But I didn't do that!
The spirit chose you. You encountered many during your research. They would know who you are and could follow you back to the tower. That's why you see him.
No!
I've searched the records high and low. They contain the details of every apostate found. The orders given to bring them to the circle, testimony from the temple are sent. There is nothing for a boy named Cole, or anyone by his description. You can choose to believe this young man's abilities extend to erasing records, or you can accept that Cole never existed in the first place.
Confess! You will tell the first enchanters you have been under the influence of a demon, you killed the elf, killed all of them, and unwittingly empowered this demon to manipulate the mages of this tower. And if I don't...
You will die. The first enchanters will be executed, as will Enchanter Adrian and any other mages we've imprisoned. We cannot abide rebellion, and I will either find a solution or deal with it however I must. Is something amusing?
You almost had me convinced. Even if Cole is what you believe, I doubt he knows it. He most certainly isn't manipulating the entire tower. If you're looking for someone to take the blame, look somewhere else.
But you did murder those people.
Or you framed me, precisely so we could have this conversation. I guess we'll never know.
As you wish.
Maker, help me. Don't let them try to save me. Tell them to run away. And help Cole. Wherever he is. Whatever he is. I believe he means well. I believe it.